Do you agree with what William Gallas said here? Looking at it critically, William Gallas is one player that played for both Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea and Arsenal, I mean to say. Now let's look at it critically. William Gallas is of the view that we should send, we should send Sancho back to Manchester United. He said Chelsea should do all they can to make sure Sancho is sent back to Manchester United. Do you agree with him? Now let us dive into what he said perfectly and in clear terms. He said that at the moment, he can't stay at Chelsea because he has to do more. William Gallas just believes that Sancho, for now, is not a Chelsea standard, that he needs to go back to Manchester United, work more on himself, and possibly find his future from there. He said, when you play in the English Premiership, you have to play every game at the highest level. When you are playing for a club in the English Premiership, particularly a club like Chelsea, you have to play at the highest level. You have to play at the highest standard. And he went on to say that, but you can see he doesn't play like that in every game. He just chills out. And he went on to say here that he is a talented player. William Gallas said that Sancho is a talented player. Everybody knows that. But why can't he perform and show what he can do? That's why can't Sancho perform and show us that talent that everybody sees that he has? He said at Dortmund, he was amazing. He was magnificent. At Manchester United, it did not work out well for him. Why? Now he has come to Chelsea, and in the beginning, we were all seeing that Sancho of Dortmund. But along the line, what happened? Sancho disappeared. So this is what Gallas is trying to say here, that why can't Sancho replicate that same standard of Dortmund? Why can't he even put up more, work more, show that standard at Chelsea? This is simply why Sancho should go back to Manchester United, according to William Gallas. He said he should go back to Man U. Chelsea should make sure that they send him back to Manchester United. Remember, another Chelsea legend, John Obi Mikel, said the same thing about Sancho. He said it that Sancho should be sent back at Manchester United. To you, as somebody who genuinely cares about Chelsea, as somebody who supports the biggest club in the world, the biggest club in London, Chelsea, be fair. Do you think Sancho has done enough to remain back at Chelsea? Or do you think he should be sent back to Manchester United? Remember, Chelsea has no intention of letting Sancho go. As a matter of fact, the obligation that is in place for Sancho, Chelsea has forfeited it, but Chelsea is still going to, pay Manchester United 25 million euros. And Chelsea has no intention of breaching that contract. Chelsea has made it clear that they will not breach that contract. But let's say, if you really look at it critically, has Sancho done enough to remain back at Manchester United? Let me perfectly hear your submission on this one as somebody who supports the biggest club in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Chelsea is the biggest club in the world and London. Here it is.